morning. It is Monday, the 5th of December. So, of course, this is day 5 of my advent calendar. And I am super excited to show you what I'm about to make. Now, this is just a little sample I'm going to make. So I'm not actually making a project, but I'm going to show you my favourite technique for patchwork. And that is crazy patchwork. So I love it because you don't have to be measured at all. You just use scraps of fabric, you stitch it down, fold it over, hide the raw edges, and you've got a beautiful piece of patchwork that looks like you've spent hours on it, yet it's really quick to do. I'm going to be working on the Brother Innovis 15. I have one of these at home and I absolutely love it. It's a nice entry-level machine, computerised but still basic. And it's a really good machine. You've got sliding speed control, stop go button, reverse and needle up down. You've got 16 built-in stitches, 3 of those are buttonholes. You've got variable stitch width and length controls, and obviously the beautiful Brother threading system and the fast set bobbins system. So it's a really lovely machine. I can't wait to get started on this project, so let's go. So I'm going to start by cutting some squares out of my fabrics. So I've chosen a festive owl print and this nice burgundy and gold polka dot to go with it. So I'm going to cut those up, and I have a square of medium weight calico, and that's what I'm going to work on. So I'm going to pop the square under the press fit, and I'm going to get a piece of fabric. And when you're crazy patchworking, you start with a 5-sided shape. I don't know where the rule comes from or why you start with a 5-sided shape, but the lady that taught me to crazy patchwork, which is the lovely Jan Wright, who is the current baby lock demonstrator, she showed me a patchwork jacket she was making with crazy patchwork, and I fell in love with it. She showed me how to do it, and I've not looked back since. I really love crazy patchwork. So I'm just going to lay my first piece somewhere in the middle of my square. Now, I make all sorts with this technique. I do bags and cushions and pencil cases, and I've done table runners and placemats and all sorts. So you could turn this into anything, but I'm just using a small scale piece of fabric just to show you what it's all about. So I'm going to pick another piece of fabric up. I'm going to lay it down onto my first face together, and just sew straight down it. Now, I'm not using pins because you don't really have to with this sort of patchwork. You just place it down, fold it back and finger press it flat, and then you take the next piece of fabric, sew it on, cut the threads and finger press that back. Now, with the next piece, I'm going to sew it across here. And I've left a gap at the start of this piece because I'm going to finger press this into a fold here and press that down, fold it back onto here, and I can see now where I need to add my next piece of fabric. So I'm just going to lay that down there and stitch along it. Needle up. Now I'm going to fold that back and fold this and just do a very nice neat piece of top stitching down here. And that's how you finish off edges when you get a raw edge folded over like that. So I'm going to carry on and fill the whole piece up using that same technique. So there we go, my finished piece of patchwork. You can see I've not been neat at the edges, but for an idea you could take this small square, cut these raw edges off and put a border round and create a cushion. You, You could use this to make a pencil case maybe. or a placemat, again putting a board around the edge, or you could just use it to practice. You could do bigger pieces. When I make a handbag, I tend to draw out the pattern for the handbag on my calico or my fusible wadding, whatever I'm working with, and then I patchwork in the area of the outlines, and then I can cut it out, and I know I've not wasted fabric and gone too far, but I've got the right amount to make my handbag with. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope to see lots of you doing crazy patchwork in the future. So enjoy. Merry Christmas again, and come back again tomorrow for day number 6. Thank you for watching. Bye.